Well, welcome back again to Gene's, I forgot what it's called. Give me a second, I'll figure it out. Lower wall type. Another reason I think my method is better than other methods that have been discussed is because my walls that I've created right here now show up in plan view. I think if you don't want to see these walls in plan view, and you understand that I made this a room and it works well, is because like, if you don't want to see these walls in plan view, all you have to do is put them on their own layer, walls attic, and I'm sure he doesn't have the right. Yeah, I don't know how you guys. I don't know how you guys work without a decent layer set, nano set situation. I just don't. I fucking don't. But anyway, walls, attic, you can turn those off, and now this goes to layout without it. And this is essentially what Gene was doing when he was doing it. He wasn't having those walls shown. But see, I like to see those walls on my second floor plan. I like to see these walls right here, and I know it's an open to below space. It sort of helps define that stuff. I think I do. Uh, um, Usually I like to show the balloon frame walls on the second floor. That's my point. This isn't an ideal situation. It's a little tricky because I got windows kind of popping through. I get that. So actually I think for Gene's case, what I might do is I might say, oh shit, walls normal. Walls normal. Uh, Define, copy, balloon. I don't know. This isn't a very good situation. I don't have a good. I think this is a better solution than what Gene was working with, which wasn't even showing the walls, because I think they're there. And then what I would probably do is object layers. I would probably the layers. I would probably make them dashed, I guess, and main layer uh, layers, and make this dash too, I guess, huh? Make that dashed. And do I like to fill? Maybe not. Um, but maybe I really don't even want to show those walls. I think it gives you more flexibility, I guess is what I'm getting at. So I turned them. Did I turn them off? I don't want to display them. Yeah, I'm not displaying them. And now if I turn on my ref layer set, and if Gene has his ref layer set worked out right, these would show up as dashed, and it'd be an open to below. And I don't know. This is how would I have done this? I might have just turned them off. I'm not sure. But I got to tell you, I don't like the way Gene's showing his walls. For the reference layer, do I want to show layer? I don't want to show layers. I want to show main layer only, and I want to show the walls, balloon frame. I want to show those as grayscale and dashed. That's probably the way I would want to show these walls. Obviously, I didn't do a very good job of it, did I? Why didn't I do a good job of it? Reference to walls, normal balloon wall layers. Oh, layers. Should that be maybe that's what I'm doing. Gray. I've already got my ref set up, so I don't have to worry about this. Once it's set up, it's set up. Now, why aren't they dashed? Oh, um, I know why. I wouldn't have shown my walls like this, Gene. Shit. Got to figure this out. Walls normal. This is actually the way I show my walls. I don't know why you guys don't watch How about 10 gray and dashed? Yeah, yeah. That's the way I would have shown it. That's what would go to layout, and I'd also go to my doors and windows. DOOR, doors. I've done this 1,000. I did a video on this. I don't. And windows, windows. Change the windows to 18 grayscale, bump, line style. Pick a line style that you like. Okay. Yeah. See, and doesn't that look cleaner? I mean, that's what's going to go to layout. And then what you do is with this room right here, I don't want to see those walls right there, so I give that room a fill. I've done this before, man. And now you got to turn your rooms on. Rooms. Where is it? Rooms. You got to turn that. It is on. But now you got to really fix your reference set so that they're drawn last. Drawn first, I mean. And you don't use XOR. Oh, I don't know. There. Now, isn't that a lot cleaner? Isn't that a lot cleaner? Give that a fill. Solid bump. This goes back to the MRLS stuff. Isn't that a lot cleaner, man? Give this one a fill. Now, this is the view that goes to layout. And actually, this roof, in my mind, is actually on the lower floor. And I would, if I turn on my line weights, and I would roof, ROOF, roof planes, he's got 25, I use 35. But just to really exaggerate it, this is what I would do, make it 60. And so now and I get the fact that this roof is solid, it should be dashed, and there's ways around that. But this, in my mind, reads a lot better. It just reads a lot better. That is what I would send to layout. I would give this a fill. I give all my rooms a fill is what I'm getting at, because then it hides the dash lines below. Because I don't want to see the dash lines below. If I want to see the dash lines below, all I have to do is go to rooms, ROOM, and turn off the room layer. See? And now I can see those walls below. And maybe you want to see them, maybe you don't. That's up to you. I don't want to see them in this type of a view that goes to layout. And that's what I want to see. That's very, very readable. In my humble opinion. Okay. Yeah, and I'd always put my furniture on I'd use my furniture, I'd use a gray scale on that to make it fade out, maybe a 10 or 15 or 18. A thinner line style, just so it sort of fades off in the background. I'd give this a fill. I give all my rooms a fill. I mean, you could show a white fill which hides those lines, or you could show you figure it out. There's different ways of doing it. But bottom line is, I think I figured out, or we solved Gene's problem of the roof wall below. And what I was talking about was with JPC's method. I think what he did is he cut this particular wall into 3 segments, and then he made this one a pony wall, and then he sized the pony wall. Well, suppose this roof changed to 5 and 12. Now JPC is going to have to come back, and he's going to have to change the height of that pony wall, because he had split up in 3 sections and all that other stuff. And things are always changing. Anyway, just killing time. That's the way I would have done it right there. Pretty much I would have done it. If I really wanted to show these roofs correctly, I would have probably put a CAD line over this, but I don't want to mess with it. I don't like to use CAD lines. I want it to be all automatic. Now, if you in the Revit program, I think Revit would read this as a solid line because this is the roof below, and then this would be dashed because it's actually hidden by this. I think that's the way Revit would do it. Cheap doesn't do that, which is a shame, but I live with what I've got. That's the end.